Have you ever wondered why so many public ranges prohibit holsters? It's because holstering requires special skills that most shooters just don't have. Hello, I'm Jim Humphrey with Imminent Threat Defense Firearms Training. Working from a holster is not as simple as it looks, and without the proper training under the watchful eye of a skilled instructor, it's very easy to develop some dangerous habits. Today, I want to demonstrate this important firearm self-defense skill by carefully illustrating the step-by-step method you should use to develop your technique. I will also discuss common mistakes that are easy to make. As you learn these steps, you will recognize that this is going to take a lot of practice. Literally thousands of repetitions to develop the subconscious competency that you will need to perform in a high-stress situation. You need to work under the watchful eye of a skilled instructor to develop the right techniques. And most of all, practice safely. Start out with dummy ammunition. Go through these steps by the numbers with methodical, precise movements, and let speed come naturally. Let's get started. First, let me clear my pistol. There are 7 positions to use when drawing from a holster. Let me demonstrate those positions. Grip chest, draw chest, rotate chest, join, extend, recover, and holster. That first position was called grip chest. Strong hand goes to the pistol. Support hand goes against your body at the chest. Face the target. Establish your stance. Establish your grip. Defeat the retention system. Position. Draw chest. Draw with your hand still against your chest. Position, rotate chest. Rotate with your hand against your chest. Finger off the trigger. Rotate the firearm to the horizontal by dropping your elbow. Bring the gun on target. Defeat the safety if you have one. And this is your first safe shooting position. Position join. Join your hands together. Support hand comes over, stays behind the muzzle. This is where you initiate your two-handed grip. Position extend. Point towards the target, punch straight out, pick up your sights, and pick up your sight alignment, and pick up your sight picture. Position recover. The threat has been mitigated. Follow it to the ground and assess. Finger off the trigger. Decock safe, come back to the ready. Now clear the area. Clear left and clear right. Position stool. Clear behind you. Reassess the threat. Clear behind you. Reassess the threat. You're absolutely positive the threat has been mitigated and you can go back to the holster. Before you go back to the holster, do a readiness check. Drop your magazine. See how much ammunition you have left. If you have an opportunity to reload, this is a good time to do it. Do a press check. See if you have a round in the chamber. Do a battery check and a mag check. Decock safe, again, if your pistol requires it. Back in the holster. Hand against the body. Firearm to the holster. Reset your retention system. Finger off the trigger. Let me demonstrate that again. So, what are some common mistakes I see during training? People often try to go too fast. They try to push the speed. Slow practice, be methodical, speed will come in time. Not getting that hand on the chest is another big issue. The hand has to be against your body when you come out of the holster and when you come back to the holster. You don't want that hand out in front of the muzzle. If your hand is out here as you're coming out of the holster, it's very easy to flag yourself as you're trying to come to the join position. In addition, keeping your finger off the trigger is equally important, both when you draw and when you return to the holster. Most people at the range, too fast back in the holster. You need to practice that clearing drill as much as the holstering drill so that you clear the area. You don't train yourself just to shoot and go back in the holster. You train yourself to shoot and make sure there's no more threat before you go back in the holster. Not using your retention system. I see people who get a little lazy at the range. They defeat the retention system and they leave it off all day long. That's not going to work for you in a high stress situation. If you have a retention system, you need to practice with the retention system. And then another is the bowling or fishing action I see when people come out of the holster. This comes from improperly executing the rotate position. What this leads to is a difficulty to get a proper join. So you want to rotate to the horizontal so you can join up easily. And then the press check. There are a number of different methods for doing press checks. We're just trying to see if there's a round in the chamber. And I use the claw method where I come back behind like this, and it's very easy for me to do that, very controlled method. I've seen people who use the method up front on the slide and do it like this, but I'm always a little bit wary of that because my finger is getting very close to the muzzle, so I really don't like that position. Alternatively, people grab the whole slide. I find that difficult to do when you're over-adrenalized. It's very easy to kick around out of the pistol, but find a method that works for you. If you've got a chamber indicator and you like using it, fine, use it. But find a method that works for you. I hope you found that educational. Now you need to work with a skilled instructor to get it right. When you're ready for the range, use repetition. Draw, fire only a few rounds, recover, and repeat. Remember, to build this skill slowly and methodically. Be careful and be safe. I'm Jim Humphrey with Imminent Threat Defense Firearms Training. Enjoy your firearms, keep training, and join the NRA.